Now the question we have to ask ourselves is, how do you get off a pulley like this if you don't have a regular puller? I do have a valve spring compressor, and of course one leg of a valve spring compressor is longer than the other. So I have one side going inside the pulley, the other one going outside the pulley, and I got this clamp on here to hold these from pulling out, and I got a wrench in here to keep that square in there. And let's see what happens. See if it'll work. This is pretty well frozen on there. But I soaked it with penetrating oil yesterday, and I just put a little more on it today. And I suppose if this doesn't work, the next thing will be to put some heat to it, but I really don't want to do that because I don't want to mess up the bearings. I'm hoping this will work. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, you know. Whoa. Oh, I got a better idea. That big thing on there. How about I put a hose clamp on? Okay, that's better. We have a hose clamp on there to hold that all together. Now let's see how we make out. That way I don't have to fight with that vice grip clamp I had on there. Except maybe I'd like to have that vice grip or something to hold that from turning. No, it's like this. So it's light off. Put a little score mark on there so I know if it's moved or not. Okay, so I need just a little tick mark. Oh, here it comes. Yeehaw! Success! There it is. It's off. And I guess you noticed that I ground off that auxiliary shaft for reverse gear. And yeah, so that's all set. Now we just got to take our tape measure. If I can remember where I put it. It's a problem. I'm always laying stuff down, forgetting where I put it. And that sure looks to me like a 3/4 inch shaft. And I'm thinking that that's what we need to look for, is a clutch with a 3/4 inch shaft. Though I'm still thinking about using the pulley. But even if I use this pulley, I need to slide it in closer for chain alignment, or alignment with whatever flywheel, other pulley I use with a belt and so forth. But yeah, that's one more step. Back at it. We'll set it on the mount and see what we got. And after about 3-4 hours of putzing around, trying pulleys and belts and different setups, I've come to the conclusion that it's probably going to work out the most efficiently and the most cost effectively for me just to buy a clutch. So I'm thinking that this is a basic rough out here. Of course, I don't have clutch on there, but I'm assuming that the pulley that's on here is pretty close to the size of what the sprocket will be on a clutch, and that idler is not where it will go. Probably I would drill a hole into that post and mount it directly into that. But this seems to work out pretty well. I just have the chain hanging on there at the moment. Yep, got to get a clutch, and once I get that and mock it in place, then I will do my motor mounts to get it exactly where I want it, and we'll go from there. So yeah, some of these things take a lot of time of trying this and trying that and tinkering with this and tinkering with that, and then I do a video and you think, wow, what did this guy do all day? He didn't get anything done. Well, let me show you something. Look at the pile of stuff down on my bench. That'll give you an idea of some of the stuff I've been doing and playing with. There's pulleys down there and chain sprockets and all kinds of good stuff. I think it's just going to be simpler all the way around for me to get a clutch and be done with it, and it'll also be less expensive in the long run. So that's where we're headed. So until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, thanks for your patience, and I appreciate you all. Bye now.